The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Anil Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, friends. I'm deliberately coming in my shades because I've heard that I've heard that I'm needed, and the community is upset with O'Neill because O'Neill has said things that Amber fans are not very happy with. Don't worry, hey, listen to me. Monila, I've been waiting to be here, so don't worry yourself. O'Neill has been waiting to be here. You understand? So you have to understand that O'Neill has been waiting to be here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So let's jump into what's going on here. So first and foremost, let's get some context, because before we get the new skit, let's get some context in from the old skit, so that way we're not just talking upside of our head, and we have context as to what we're talking, because context matters. It just matters. If you're going to talk about something, make sure it matters as to what you're doing. So let's see the old clip of what really took place, because Amber late. Let's go.
The DoorDash should be here any second. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to get dressed and showered because I wanted to make it fresh. I know you like it fresh.
I mean, babe, we ain't gotta order DoorDash. I mean, we put something together.
I gotta take care of my man. I ain't even finished my makeup yet. But, I like taking care of you.
I know that.
Yeah, so.
To put something together.
And I got something healthy because I know you like it healthy.
You really have to do all that.
I did, of course. You're my
Appreciate
baby.
it. I appreciate it, though.
No, don't worry.
I appreciate it.
Anything for, it's calling me.
So in case you don't know what's going on, Amber is supposed to be at the podcast. Everybody else is there. She is not there. But Amber was the same woman that is the first person saying the contract is BS. All of the things are BS about it. She wants a raise. She wants AYZ, but she is not there. Okay? So she's not paying for the podcast, but she wants to be there on her time. And now Dave is not so happy about the DoorDash, which is a whole different situation. Anyways, let's keep running.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, Amber, I called your phone with the voicemail.
Yeah, I was a little busy. What's up?
Yeah, oh, you busy? Well, the business that you're in, the podcast, everybody's here but you. I'm trying to figure out why you're not here.
Aren't you guys having breakfast first? I'm having my own breakfast.
Oh, Amber. Oh. That ain't how this go. That when I tell everybody to be there at a certain time, I want them at a certain time. You can't control when you want to, when you can beat up. What kind of business you think this is?
All right. So Wayne is talking about in business, because a business matter, All of the other fandangles that the ladies them want to do does not matter. It's about the business. It's about the money, the moolah. If you're not here to make money, you need to go home or stay home. So it's one of the two things. Either you're ready to make money or you're not ready to make money. But remember, this is the same person that is complaining and is asking for a raise. Remember, so she asked the raise, Remember that Amber has been asking for a raise. She has mobilized these girls to go against Wayne to say that she basically wants a raise, but she's not early. So she call herself the leader, and she's basically going out on those things, and she's not early. Imagine if I was the leader and I'm late. What you would have think of me? You'd have been saying, well, hold on, how are you the leader and you're late? But I'm just saying, let's keep running.
When I have to take care of myself and Dave first, and then I'll be there.
Dave, what the heck does that got to do with me? Did you just bring up another human being when we talking about business? Dave got a podcast? Oh, so he got a podcast. So you on Dave's podcast? Amber, let me tell you something now. I know we friends and all that, but what makes you think that you could just disrespect me like that? Disrespect yourself.
I'm not trying to.
Yes, you are. You are part of the podcast. When I tell you to be there at a certain time, Amber, I need you to be there.
He needs her to be there because guess what? The podcast run a particular way. So now they're working at whatever it is. Hold on, man. Because we're making sure because I was looking in the comments and people are talking about disrespect. I want to see what the disrespect is. I want to know what the disrespect is. I don't hear any yet. Let me ask you a question. Has Wayne disrespected, thank you very much, Lou, Amber yet? Because all I'm ask her so far now is why you're not dead here? Why are you not here? So me just so far my ear say and Wayne has disrespected her. More know where the disrespect it. Because it's either you're coming for business or not. Because guess what? If it was a man, he would have need to show up on time. If he can't show up on time, give it to someone else. Someone else out there, sorry about that, my camera is kind of dirty. Someone else out there wants the opportunity. If you can't be there on time, you can stay home. You can always stay home. You don't have to come in. You can always stay home. If you do not want the opportunity, you can stay home. No one is forcing you. So nobody come with that again. You can stay home. If you don't want the opportunity, you can stay home. He hasn't cursed at her, him not tell her so whatever it is. No, him have a time point. And he's giving her this time point yesterday. Yesterday, him give her a time point. He's already $240,000 in. Not 225, 240. That's what he said today. In. But let's keep going. Don't worry. Hey, don't worry about it, friends. Let's keep going.
I don't got Delisa telling me that you had to do something for what?
Okay, Wayne, I just know that y'all have breakfast first. So I just
Man, no, man, but I'm saying your excuse. I can understand if it was a health problem or something, but you talking about a brother that look healthy already. Come on, man. Like you tripping, Amber, for real now.
Wayne, I will be there shortly.
Hey, Amber, no, you need to be there. What's shorter than short?
I'll be.
What's Amber? Listen here. I know you think we cool and we homies and all that, but let me tell you what I'm not playing about is that paper. This paper not only can help you, you can help somebody with it. You can give it away to charity or whatever you want to do. But to build a business, this ain't no game. This is the Kountry Wayne podcast. Kountry Wayne be on time. I worked at Georgia Power 2.5 years. You know what I've never been? Late.
So the man who created the podcast is early and the woman who is on the podcast is late. I want you to look at the optics, but watch Dave. Yes, Antoine, I do have the next kit. Don't worry yourself. I wanted to make sure I show this.
I'm the only one that came to work every day, never missed a day. That's why I'm where I'm at. I'm not where I'm at because of what I'm doing. I'm where I'm at because of what I did.
What did I say yesterday? I talked about entitlement and I said a lot of these people are entitled. They are entitled because them behave like basically they can do anything at your establishment. That's what I've been saying all this time, right? I talked about that. But anyway, let's keep running.
And what I did was I always knew, man, when I'm working with somebody, they're the boss. Your God is your ultimate boss. He's your real boss. But when it comes to this podcast, he put me in a position for times like this because this mentality here, you talking about breakfast? You better break fast and get to this podcast office, fast as you can.
I'll be there soon, Wayne.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't get no car now.
Cause
I want to hear a motor crank up.
okay, Wayne.
I want to hear an alternator, man.
Wayne, I'll be there soon.
All right, yeah.
I want to hear a motor and alternator. So let me ask you a question. Should Amber quit? There we go. Amber fans, come on. Should Amber quit? Because I think she should quit. Go ahead and quit. Quit. You do not want the opportunity. Another girl could take it. Do you want to quit? Should she quit? What was the disrespect? Tell me the disrespect because I want to make sure I know the disrespect first because I wanted to hear it first. Because when I went to talk about disrespect, make sure you have it right now. Because yesterday, when Amber was basically ordering Denisha around with Shayla, because that's what them was doing, it wasn't a disrespect. It was, oh no, she's a receptionist. And she wasn't. But it's the way how them was talking to her. Because the way how Shayla approached it and start to stroke fire on it, nobody checked out to say, hey, Denisha, what really happened? Or asked Denisha, what really happened between her and Shayla? Nobody asked that. No one asked that. Since Amber have our man, quit. Quit. Go home. Quit. Go home. Quit. You don't like it? Quit. You can't have it both ways. Either you want to go home to go stay with your man and make him take care of you, or you're coming to do business. Quit. We never curse at her. He never do any of those things. Him say you cannot not want these particular things and you're not on time. Quit. Go home. Since you don't want the opportunity, go home. There are other people who want the opportunity. Go quit. Go start your own podcast. Use your money and start your own podcast. Where are the Amber fans? Quit. I agree with you. No, Amber should quit. I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right. Amber fans, I am. Quit. That's exactly what it is. I'm with you when you're right, Amber fans. Quit. Go home. Quit. That's right. She needs to quit. Go home. Go depend on Dave. Go on home. Go depend on Dave. Go depend on Dave. Depend on Anthony's money. Go on. Depend on Dave and Anthony's money. Quit. Go home. Go home. It's not enough. You don't need it. You don't need it. Go. Someone else out there wants it. Someone else out there wants the opportunity. You don't have to get it. Go, quit. 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 Go on. Quit. That's correct. Quit. You can go home. Quit. You don't have to be on the podcast. You can go home. You know what? Yes, I'm agreeing with you, Amber fans. She needs to quit. Let me read y'all's comments real quick. Because I know it was about to be crazy this morning. But it's no cut. Oh, don't sweat it, man. Don't sweat it. Listen to me. I'm for the females. Quit. If it's too much, quit. You can't handle it, quit. Go home. So let's see what y'all are saying. Just like Anne had no business in what happened to the podcast, it goes for Dave. I'm watching. Because hold on, I'm about to pull it up. Fire all of them. None of them are going to quit or get fired. All 5 are on the podcast in real life. We just need to enjoy the entertainment. Quit. So this is what Amber fans, quit. Go home. When a man loves a woman, he'll still turn his back on his best friend. Remember that song. O'Neal, you're a whole trip. Leave Amber alone. Why? Why? I hope she does. I hope she quits. Yolanda, I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right. I hope she quits. It wasn't just about the lunch with Denisha. They were belittling her. Thank you very much, Faith is the substance. It was the belittlement. Because a lot of y'all didn't get it. It was how Shayla talked to her as though say y'all talked to a slave. And y'all are supposed to be the people that told me that you were for women. O'Neal, we're for women. Oh my gosh, look what they're doing, O'Neal, to the women. Look how they're doing the things to the women, O'Neal. Oh my God. O'Neal, people are always abusing women. And they're talking to women crazy, O'Neal. I cannot believe it, O'Neal. Oh my God. Y'all were the people who tell me about women. So thank you very much, Faith is the substance. That's exactly what it was. It was how they did it. No, them need to go about them business. No, because that is different. Wayne is telling her she needs to be there on time. He already told them they needed to be there on time. If Wayne had told Denisha her job was to order food, that would have been a different case. That's not what I'm telling her job is. That's not what he told her job is. And none of y'all would like if someone were dealing with you like that. But what I've realized is that Amber is right. Amber is right basically all the time, and every other woman is wrong. Don't worry, O'Neal get the message. Only not have to reiterate it to O'Neal. Me already get the message. There is one standard for women, and there's a standard for Amber, and then there's a standard for all other women. I understand what it is. Trust me, believe me, O'Neal get it. Believe me. She made a mistake. She's going to learn from the mistake. Is it a mistake if Wayne checked Denisha for being late because she was actually cooking for Anthony? You guys would love it. Correct. And Wayne would be correct if him check her like that. Yeah, because I'm business. What do you mean? Amber shouldn't have been in this podcast to begin with. Exactly. So she needs to quit. I agree with you. Amber is messy, just like Shayla. Yes, she is. Someone else said Denisha needs to quit as well. Miss Tough Skin. No, it wasn't about being tough skinned. It was about, let me tell you what it was about. It was about how she went about things. It wasn't about being tough skinned. Tamira, it wasn't about being tough skinned, It was the idea as to how you were trying to get her to do what you asked her to do. If I were to order in your own, Tamira, say, go pick my stuff up. Hey, come here. Come order this for me. Hey, what do you mean? I just told you to do it. Go and do it. Hey, what did I say to you just now? What do you mean? Get it done. How would you have felt? Versus, hey, Tamira, we're looking to basically finish some things. We're kind of running a little bit short. Can you please just order like a little bit of things for us? You don't have to just give us whatever it is. Give us the menu and we'll order it. And you just pick it up and send it inside for us. It would have been a different conversation. That's two different ways of doing things. That is two different ways of doing things. Yesterday, it was being condescending. And don't act like you don't know when it's being condescending. But I realize, like I said, there's one standard for Amber and then there's another standard for all other women. It's two standard. That me realize it's two standards. Don't worry, ladies. Don't worry. Amber has secrets and Dave is about to find out. Lauren opened her big mouth and that's the reason why he's upset with Amber. He cannot hold a secret. He's going to let Amber know soon that she brought the lawyer and the girls. Well, hey, it is what it is. Amber is two-faced. That she is. Amber has her own what? Her own money. Stop hating. Then she should go form her own podcast. Zai, you are 100% correct. Go get your podcast. Go get it. If Amber have so much money in the world, then go start your own podcast. Why not go start your own podcast? Why not go start it? Why not go start it? Show O'Neal that O'Neal is a clown. Amber is dating around the question, is dancing around the question. Tell Dave y'all dated. Dave is on his way to the podcast office being Anthony. Exactly. Tell Dave that basically when you're talking to Wayne, you talk to him just about the same way, just as petty and all of them things, but you're not doing that. It's too early for what? O'Neal not doing anything. We're just talking. I'm not saying anything. I haven't cursed anyone out, but just that talk. Me not say anything at all. Eckling, are you watching this kid? Shayla didn't antagonize Denisha about making her order food. This is what I mean. It is the double standard. Eckling, I can't believe you sat down yesterday and watched these skits. And you saw the skit and what you saw in it, but I get it. Like I said, there are two standards. One for Amber and one for other women. And as long as it goes against Amber, the standard for other women goes with you. Don't worry, I get it. I'm telling you, so not die-hearted fans. I'm telling you what die-hearted fans mean. Because it means one standard one time and a next standard the other time. Your standards for women are double standard. 1 minute to no time say, no, O'Neal, the lady need for whatever it is and it's women. Then the next time, all of a sudden, on dep on a different track and a different train. On a whole total different train. Double standard. I told y'all, I'm telling you, but hey, let's get into the new skit. Let's go.
I mean, Shayla said they haven't even started eating breakfast yet. I don't know why he is just, I mean, just calm down. I'll be there as soon as I can. He never starts on time. Ever.
Nah, but he always talk to you like that.
I mean, he's Wayne. And she said he's on Wayne.
No, I mean, I know he Wayne and I be watching this comedy and stand up and Jesus is Pop and all that, but the way he was talking just now.
But he's so mad. She said he's going downstairs to wait on me. Yo, that.
No, but babe, do he talk to you like this all the time? Or like.
He talks to all of us.
Because he was kind of aggressive.
He talks ever since we started this podcast. He likes.
Hold on. See, she's going to do it again. Let me ask you a question. Is the conversation between Wayne and Amber snappy? And you know what I mean. Snappy. It's always snappy. See, here she goes again. She now gonna tell Dave that the conversation between the both of them has always been like this, where she decides she can tell him anything at all and Wayne can talk to her any type of way. That's how they talk to Wayne anyways. But Wayne basically just serious about him money. But no. Don't worry. Listen to me. Because you know me now. You know me. Isn't their conversation always snappy? Isn't it always snappy? Isn't their conversations always snappy? The one where Amber have with Wayne, aren't they always snappy? Amber and Wayne, what is it? Tamara and Wayne, who else? Delicia and Wayne, who else? Shayla and Wayne, isn't it always a snappy conversation? So let me roll on, man. Aren't there conversations always snappy? Let me ask you that because it's always snappy. Why is she in the podcast with women anyways? I'm sick of these skits. There's no substance anymore. That's because she thinks she's above the program and maybe Dave needs to listen to Wayne. Didn't cost you to get a deal. No, Amber knows Wayne don't play when it comes to his business. Wayne business, exactly. Wayne has never played. Wayne has always had business with Amber, and him tell her the same thing all the time. Amber, the games where you trying to play with business, I'm not going to make any money if I do that, and he's not. Wayne have 10 kids to feed. Him not have time for wait for Amber when Amber done make breakfast for her man. He has 10 kids to feed. Him don't have time to wait on Amber. And you're not going to make anybody make you spoil a business, whether it's male or female. But let me read y'all's comment. Amber fans are behaving like fanatics. That's exactly what it is. All of a sudden, well, if you don't like the program, if people don't like the program, Eckling, they can leave. Wayne is not forcing any one of them to be on the podcast. They can leave. Let him find 5 other girls. They ask him for this opportunity, and now they don't want to put in the time to get it to work. Not panic now. Who not panic for? Don't panic. O'Neal, Dave should understand where Wayne is coming from. He's just in the same position. Thank you. Terrence, I thought that Dave would have understood because he was just in the same position where he was late for a business meeting the same way. Even Dave get double standard. Even Dave is now starting to act double standard now. The fact that Amber did not tell Dave about Wayne is going to show a seed of distrust. Like I say, Wayne is testing them and trying to turn them into a team. There you go. And that's the thing, Skitlanta. I agree with you. Because it's a team. How teamwork is the team of eat together and it has to gel together so it works. So what I mean, this is what I'm saying, where they're asking about the monies, but them don't want to put in the time to get the monies. I wonder if y'all are seeing what's going on. Wayne is showing you how they're asking for this raise. Now him want to try to get things done, and them don't want to put the time in, them don't want to put the energy in, and they don't want to gel together to get this money. Instead, them are focused on everything else except the money, the bag, the main thing that's going to make them financially free. That's what he's saying. They all talk to each other. Thank you very much, Angela. Thank you very much. So when people are coming now with foolishness, but let's go ahead, Father Dave. Go.
Lecture us. I guess he's trying to show who's the head honcho.
Yeah, but it's still a way you talk to people.
No, I agree. Just Wayne being Wayne. But it's no big deal, babe.
It's my lady. It's definitely a big deal.
No, you don't have to worry about that. I can handle Wayne. It's cool. I'm gonna get dressed and get ready.
You know why she can handle Wayne? Because she's always had Wayne and talked to Wayne. Dave is just coming in this. Dave no know none of the history. Dave is over his head. Dave now have the history. Dave not understand how much money Wayne put in Amber. Dave not understand that basically Amber and Wayne has had a relationship. Dave don't know. Dave is over his head. That's what's going on. Dave over his head. He might go try to play a big guy. This is what's going on. Dave is over his head. He don't know what's going on and he has no clue. O'Neal, I was crazy about Wayne's contract. Now I understand why the contract wait exactly, because that's what I'm saying, Carlin. These girls have been playing games with the man's money, and Wayne have to put things in to protect himself because they are willy-nilly. They've taken no risk and them want all the rewards. That's why Wayne has said what he's saying, but people now get it. Everybody just get that, oh, Wayne is taking advantage of them. No. Try and look at them behavior. They're not focused on business. They're focused on everything else except the business. They want to make the money for whatever, but them don't want to spend the time. Dave is over his head. Him no know what going. Simp business. Simp. Dave is simping. Simping. That's what's going on. $300,000 in the hole. Him never start make a dime yet. $300K in the hole and them don't even want to go to work. You work it out. Stay home. Get 5 other girls. Don't worry. Big D, come in the Big D. Go ahead, Big D. Go ahead, Big D. Go ahead.
You sure it ain't nothing deeper? Like, I know him and Anthony tight. You mentioned my name. You think that might trigger him to talk like that?
Oh, it's not that deeper.
He's so nonchalant. Like, he must do this like regularly. Like, he talk like this all the time to you?
To all of us. I don't think he just singles me out. He's just Wayne. You know, one minute he's mad, next minute he's
Yeah, but
kikiing with
babe,
us.
nah, babe. He can't be talking to you like that.
Baby, that's sweet. But it's nothing.
You realize that Amber is not telling Dave that she and Wayne used to have a conversation. She's hiding. She is hiding the fact that basically them have a long history. She is hiding. She hide all of this. In case you don't realize what's going on, she's hiding all of this. Look at what she's doing. She gives one side to stories. Him ask her, thank you, Monila. He asked her, is she sure isn't anything deeper? And she made a twisted, lying face. Amber fans defend it. Let me back it up for them, Monila, because hold on, man. Hold on. Let me back it up again.
He just singles me out. He's just Wayne. You know, one minute he's mad, next minute he's
Yeah, but
kikiing with
babe,
us.
nah, babe. He can't be talking to you like that.
Baby, that's sweet. But it's nothing for you to worry about.
No,
okay?
it ain't about me being sweet, babe, but I'm concerned about how he talk to you. There's a way to talk to you.
No, I agree. I agree. But you know, Wayne.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Didn't Dave talk to Melissa like that before? Let me ask you a question. I'm not taking up for her, man. If you know when you take up for whatever it is, because she's deliberately doing things. Just like I want to talk about the speakerphone. Hold on, man. Hold on. Didn't Dave talk to Melissa like this? Because hold on, Miranda, I'm Amber fans. We don't have amnesia. You know? We don't have amnesia, brain tumor. Didn't Dave talk to Melissa like that? Hold on, man. Cause watch how the nose them a come out now. Watch your foolishness now. Keep telling you, there are two standards in the world. One for Amber and one for other women. There are two standards in the world. One for Amber and one for other women. Una can't trick O'Neal. Una can't trick O'Neal. Una try to say una can trick me, but una can't trick me. My eyes them clear. Me can see very clearly. Very, very clearly. When Amber was basically doing her thing with Melissa and Dave was telling her all sorts of whatever it is, where was everybody with all of this now? Sir. Hey, listen to me. I already know what time it is. Amber fans, don't worry. O'Neal know what time it is. That's why O'Neal can do this with you. Let's get to it, champ. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Because don't worry, champ. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, champ. Don't worry. Hey, let's do it.
He's just Wayne. We don't take it personally. This is how he is. So I'm gonna put my jewelry on, get my shoes, and
Well, babe, listen.
I'm gonna head out. Huh?
You with me now, baby. You really ain't got to do that podcast. Not for real. Unless you really want to do it. But it's still a way you talk.
There you go. So don't do it. So Eklund, I want you to understand. O'Neal says, O'Neal, why are you against the Amber character? Because when I started watching reviews, you gave me Team Amber vibes. I'm against the double standard, Eklund, because there's starting to be a double standard. The way how people approach the skits, they might look on it double standard. I'm just calling out the double standard because O'Neal don't really care. These are just skits. I go to bed and I sleep at nights. Eklund, I'm calling out the double standard. There is a double standard. When Amber is doing this to other women, Una basically say, no, it's okay, O'Neal, it's fine. But when it's now being done to Amber, all of a sudden, the world needs to fall apart. The world will fall apart. Now, when Wayne is talking about business, which is what it is, because this scene is about business, look at the context, Eklund. These women are asking for a raise. They haven't spent any money in the podcast. They're asking for a raise. They want all of the deals that are on the table. But they want to as well be late coming into the same podcast that someone else is paying for. May I ask you the question again? Are you okay with that? That's what O'Neal is calling out. Say no against Amber. They're giving you the backdrop and them giving you context. Are you looking at the context or are you basically just looking at one track thing? Because I know people look. On the mind just look one way. Oh my God, look what's being done to Amber. No, I'm looking at the entire context, the big picture. Are you looking at the context of the scene? The context of the scene is these girls have been begging. Oh no, you guys were the same person who say, oh, O'Neal, them I get paid peanuts and them now I get paid much. O'Neal said, well, quit. That's what O'Neal said, quit. Go home. You don't need it then. Go home. But I'm just trying to show you what them basically showing in the scene. It doesn't matter. If she's getting paid, she's making a commitment. Thank you very much. So it's either you're going to make the commitment or not. But see, what y'all want to do is you only want the two different type of things. This is what only I talk to y'all about. This is me telling us on being double standard. That's why I'm ask y'all questions. But y'all are doing something different. That's a whole different dance. No, only be reasonable. No, if you don't like the reasonableness, me get it. I may just not be basically great because I'm not doing the reasonableness for y'all. All right, you know, Eklund, me make the chat answer you. Chat, is Amber asking for a raise? Hold on. No. Just because it don't look like you see what's going on. It just don't look like you see what's going on. It don't look like you see what's going on. It don't look like you see what's going on. It look like so you just say one again. Is Amber asking for a raise? It's like you know, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. It's like you don't understand what's going on. Maybe you don't. You know, I'm gonna start taking that you don't understand. Then get a contract. And the contract has some compensation on it. They're asking to move the number up on the contract. What do you call that, Eklund? It's a raise. You're asking for a raise. You're asking to raise from one number to the other number. Unless you don't call it something else. Look, listen, I realize I'm going to just proceed. Me get it. Maybe only I misunderstand what's going on. Maybe I misunderstand it. Never mind. Okay, never mind.
Like, I don't like the way he was talking to you like that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take you to the meeting. I'm gonna take you to the podcast today. Yeah, I want to holler at him. I'm gonna take you, back, because look, like I said, you ain't even really got to do that podcast shit with me unless you want to do it.
Exactly. She can quit. So you can quit and move on, and so someone else can get the position because you don't need it. Here's what I'm saying, Eklund. When you're basically playing around with someone else's business, don't take it. Move on, because that means someone else who is hungry, who basically need the opportunity, because this is entertainment. In case you don't know, a lot of people are on the streets in them car. I don't know if you know Tiffany Haddish's story. She was homeless. I don't know if you know Steve Harvey's story. Him homeless. There are people out there who want these opportunities. I don't think y'all are getting the grand picture of what Wayne is showing. There are people out there who want these opportunities. And Wayne is saying, look like you want the opportunity. Act like you're supposed to be here. Act like it. Because someone else out there wants the same opportunity that you want. If you operate as though you don't want the opportunity, then the opportunity will leave you. That's all he's saying. That's the message. That's the running message of the storyline. But I'm going to read a comment. Amber was the one who said that she appreciated there was a compensation, because normally there's no compensation. She's asking for more monies, Eklund. Oh my God. I don't want to have to verify this. Come on, Eklund. No, Eklund, this is too much now. Don't tell me you can't verify this. The woman says she don't like what's on the contract, Eklund. If she doesn't like what's on the contract, okay, the contract has $1 on it, and you say you don't like it because you think you should be paid more or you should get more things, you're asking for a raise, Eklund. It's a raise. If you ask for anything else other than what's on the contract, you're asking for a raise. That's what those girls were asking for. More compensation, more back-end things. In other words, more benefits, more perks. That's a raise. It's a raise, mama mia. It's a raise. That's what it is. Dave to the rescue. Let's see how much Dave going to rescue her. I don't know.
Let me go put my shirt on.
Okay.
All right. When I'm taking you today.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Go something on real quick.
All right, so now that's where the scene ends. We're gonna wait on the other scenes them to come right in. Let's see. And I'm gonna get as much. Amber is deceitful. She hasn't told Dave about the relationship between herself and Wayne. She has not told Dave. So Dave knows that basically Amber and Wayne talk back and forth about many things. I love this for Wayne and a real man checking him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love this for Amber too. Don't worry, Ann. I love it for her too. Because that's not her money. She can go home. Go home. Go home to Dave then. Since as Dave is the savior and end all be out, go home. I agree with you. O'Neill agrees with you. I think she should go home. No way. No, I would tolerate an employee telling me that they're eating breakfast with their man and making sure that there is good. Time is money. Time is money. People are forget that. O'Neill, stop engaging with them and talking nonsense. Yes. Look at her body language because she knows. It's 24 hours, by the way. Is Wayne going to find out that it was Dave, lawyer, and think about it? Amber thought she was that girl by being late, like it was Dave, like Dave was in the meeting, and it backfired. Anyways, you should not sign the contracts without having a lawyer look over it. Nothing wrong with that. You should have a lawyer look over it. Nothing is wrong with without signing a contract without looking at it. Nothing is wrong with that. You can do that. My only contention with the contract was that they basically were trying to blindside Wayne. That's what it was. They were having a lawyer call him. They were trying to blindside him. And besides, there was no strategy. None. They didn't say what they wanted. Them never say, hey, Wayne, I don't like this line of the contract and I like that line of the contract. They never pretty much state what they would have wanted instead. Them not give practical solutions. That's my only problem with the contract. But yes, you should have a lawyer look over your contract. Pause. And look on our face. Look on our face, friends. Look on our face. The other skits them coming up. There are other things on the contract that they disagree with. I believe that there was something about brand deals. All right, well, sure. She's asking to renegotiate the contract. Which means what? Dave, not a man for telling her it's okay to be late. So in other words, hold on. Is it okay to be late? What Wayne is trying to show you is how they put in no effort, but they want the most reward. That's what Wayne is trying to show you. So I'm gonna ask y'all because apparently y'all do business different. Apparently you all do business different. Is it okay to be late like Amber for work? Listen what Wayne said to her. Wayne said it's not an emergency. In other words, Wayne wasn't being a dictator. Wayne said, hold on, it's not an emergency, Amber. You're making breakfast. That means tomorrow you're going to tell me you was making breakfast and the next day you're going to make breakfast. Because if Wayne don't check it now, I'm telling you right now, it is going to go over the moon. Bilderberg boy, thank you for the super chat. Dave is about to find out. Wayne does not care. Who does he think he is? If Dave is a big dog, Wayne is a wolf when it comes to money. Dave is starting to simp. That's exactly what y'all are watching. The beginning of a simp who don't understand, who basically wants to have two standards. Dave is also double standard. Dave is, let me tell you exactly what it is. Let me call out the man because I think I'm just calling women out. Dave is double standard. Dave is double standard. Double standard. Because if this was Dave's business, he would have operated differently. Dave would have operated differently. She said the money was peanuts. Miss what y'all say. Skillanta says, i.e. brand deals endorsements are benefit, not a raise. They are like a raise, my dear. You might not look upon it like a raise, but it's a raise because you're getting a financial benefit. You can't say that. It's like a benefit, my dear. It's a perk of a contract. So it is a raise. It's a financial benefit. If I'm okay, look at it this way, Skitlanta. Look at it this way. I want you to look on it this way. Just understand this. Okay? I get paid to do this thing. Let me give you an example because I've gotten one of these before, so I'm gonna make you understand it work. Right? I get one from Puma before. Okay? What happens is, let's say Puma says I'm going to pay you $50,000 for a commercial, right? So I did a commercial with them. We're gonna pay you 50 grand for a commercial. And then we're going to give you basically a brand deal of $10,000. And that brand deal is going to make you be able to basically get a bunch of Puma merchandise. It has a monetary value. It's all a monetary value. If you were to go whatever else it is and you go inside of court, they're going to look at it as money. So yes, it's a race, my dear. Don't do that. Don't do that. You argue this with me, I'm going to argue this with you. I've had one of these brand deals before. It's a raise. So you might not look on it like that because to you, you don't see the physical cash, but it has a value. It's like goodwill. Goodwill is not tangible, but it has a value. It's like me getting basically LeBron James to come on my show. It has a value. LeBron James is aimed to bring me more eyes. More eyes equal to more money. If you're not looking at it that way, then you basically miss the concept of business, because business is not always the money that's transacting is not always the money. You have to look on that way there. All right, me realize me can't discuss it with you then, Skitlanta. Me realize because you say is a okay. All right, okay. You've had a brand deal before, so never mind. I'm not going to argue it. 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 He said that they could not have brand deals or endorsements. What are you talking? I'm just answering the question. She's saying that they were basically I'm saying we're saying that they're arguing for more things. I'm trying to get a raise. So basically, Skitlanta says they wanted brand deals. And I said, well, that's a benefit. It's still a raise. It constitutes to be a raise. Because if you get a brand deal, it's equating to monies. That's what it is. It may not be physically tangible in your hand, but it's worth something. You may not know that, but it does. That's all we're arguing with that. That's why we're talking about right there. Just to clear that up. O'Neill, you know better anyways. It's funny how you're pushing this. What am I pushing? What is the narrative, Eklin? You have to give me the narrative. Black people are shortchanging their worth. I'm coming on a Sunday and I definitely will be compensated. That's why them all get paid on the podcast. And what do you mean? They're going to be paid. That's why them negotiate the contract now. What you tell them to negotiate? Agreed. I agree about Shayla. Eklin, we all know that's not happening. Amber has never walked away from anything in her life and the skit life. Delicia isn't the leading because she don't talk up. That's true. Brand deal is still not incentive for them. Brand deals are considered extra money. Oh my God. Oh my God. Friends, a brand deal is a raise, my dear. You're okay. You can't look at monies like that or else you have missed it. This is how you write deals. This is what I'm talking about. That's why I'm saying on a strategy. You cannot be looking at brand deals as just, oh, it's just a little extra money. It has a value. You're getting something for it if you were to get one. Okay, when you're asking somebody for a brand deal or you're trying to get brand deals, you're asking for a raise. You want them to get you certain pieces so that way it equates the money. It has a value. You might not think it have a value, but it does. It does have a value. I'm gonna try to read different comments, friends. Anyone they've dated before Amber is his past. The money went to what an investor does. I'm talking about compensation on Sundays. Pay me for my time. Then don't come. Because this is how these things work. And this is exactly how the entertainment business works. If you're not there to do that, then go home. Entertainment is one of the most unforgivable business. If you don't like it, go home. It's just, that's what it is. There's millions of people that's trying to get the same spot she's trying to get. But again, you know what it is. Outside of Wayne and Delicia, those names are bigger than number two. That's working in the podcast. Wayne is a celebrity and Delicia is working in fashion. I work around celebrities. Does Amber know celebrities around? Breathe, O'Neill. Breathe. Woosa. Let's be clear. They expected ownership. Crazy work. No investment, no experience. Correct. Them not invest anything and they want the most. But basically, them not know all of this. Amber wants more money, but she can't even be on time for a meeting. How does that look? Wayne has every right to be upset and mad. The nerve of you to talk about the contract, but being disrespectful of people's time. I'm just saying that's what the context of the series is. It's not me giving it to them, that's what it is. Okay, Monique, so let me answer your question. If you have put on the contract that you want a brand deal or that you're guaranteed a brand deal, I want to let you know this. If you're put on the contract that you're guaranteed a brand deal and you have to get one, if you don't get one, you can sue for it. I just want to let you know that because me realize that contract mean performance. Contracts mean performance. It means perform. You need to perform. I'm working on the new skit, friends. I'm working on the new skit. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Working on the new skit. Thank you very much for letting me know. Working on the new skit. O'Neill, I'm working on a new skit. Athletes getting paid in contracts, but brandies like Nike can get them some extra salaries. I don't know what them people and understand. Shador Sanders makes more money from brand deals than he does from even his regular NFL salary or his regular college salary. He makes more money from Nike than doing that. I don't think y'all are fathoming that these things have monetary values. You don't really get it, don't it? You don't realize when them ask for brand deals, they really are asking for something that is more monies. All right, don't worry. Don't worry, friends. Don't worry. When you are a business owner, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, and it's the way you talk to your employees. Well, how did he talk to them? That's a good question. She's late for a meeting and didn't even cook breakfast for her man. New skit. Exactly, Skitlanta. You're not going to get through. Don't waste your breath. I've stopped talking about it with y'all because I realize that y'all are on a different track. I now quite grasp what I'm saying. You're missing the point. It is a raise, my dear. Amber should understand because she's an employee herself. I'm not. I'm not going to get into it. I'm dying. Wayne's tone changed quick when Dave is in his face. Don't worry. Hey, listen. I know what Wayne is doing now. Him sitting on and watching all of this. At this point, he should have listened to Sarah. She started her own thing. This is all some BS. Those contracts are bogus. Oh, we know the contracts are bogus. I don't know what the contracts say. It's If Brands knew she was known for being late, it goes against her and reflects on Wayne's. Thank you. Una now look upon them thing there. Thank you very much, Auntie Riri. They all have been treated. They always treated this podcast as their second job. Yes, them don't treat it like it's their thing, but they want the most. It's called endorsement. That's a cash value. It's a raise. What not talk about? What do you mean? When you ask me if you have a brand deal and I say I have to guarantee you a brand deal, that's on paper. That is on paper. You could go to court if I didn't give you a brand deal. If you got a contract and it said you're supposed to get a brand deal, whatever the deal is, if you said that, you could basically say, hey, what the deal is, I should have a brand or something. You could do that. Business owners talk crazy to their employees all the time. Amber fans thinks that Amber can be disrespectful to a black man. Steve Jobs was a jerk, but the best CEO and made Apple billions. Thank you very, very much for stating that. Thank you very much for stating that. I'm coming with a new skit because I want to show you this because when Dave was doing this to Melissa, I didn't hear none of your outcry. But again, Amber fans, I get it. There are two standards in the world. One for regular women and one for Amber. Two standards. I already understand. Don't worry, I get it. I already get it. I already got it. I already got it. I already understand Amber fans. Don't trust me. O'Neal totally get it. I got it. Got it. We need to replace them. That's what we need to do. We need to replace them. I already got it. Coming up with a new skit. I don't like talking. I do not like talking in like I said before. See, Skitlanta and Eklund, I don't do the subjective talking. I do objective talking. I keep telling him this. Only it's very objective. He does not do him don't do the whole heap of back and forth and a hullabaloo. Pay attention to the screen because since I don't understand what a brand deal mean, I'm gonna let you understand what it means. Shador Sanders earned a record-breaking $17.7 million in group licensing and royalties from NFLPA during his rookie season. When combined with his high-profile individual personality endorsements such as Nike, Gatorade, Beats by Dre, and Ralph Lauren, his total off-the-field value and earnings exceeded $20 million. Do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? This guy gets more money from brand deals. Brand deals. It has a value. It has a value. Like this whole thing wanna coming with friends. If we're not gonna argue properly. If you come here to learn something, I'm not gonna argue. Give me facts. Don't give me feelings, friends. Because I cannot argue feelings. Because all you feel, I can't argue out your feelings. But what I can do is I can pull up facts and we can talk about the facts. I just want to say, 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 just want to let y'all know. So when I start in the talk with that, let's talk that. Let's keep moving. We're about to get there. I'm done talking with it. I've realized that this is just, it's a never-ending wall with a lot of people who basically don't quite understand how some of the things them work. So they basically just talk a bunch of points. It's just feelings on the point. Hey, I want him to feel his way, and I'm gonna get with him. And oh my God, Wayne is terrible, and Wayne is terrible. But there's no level of research. There's no level of, hey, let me check out if what Wayne is saying makes sense, because there must be a reason why Wayne is making the money he's making. I don't think him going to just be on here chatting off him gums them if you not really think there. No, we know when it's petty. I'm gonna get the pettiness. But sometimes you know when it's petty and when it's not petty. Let's get into the news kit. Let's go.
Hey, good.
What you doing out here?
About to make it. Can't really start nothing. You got him.
So Wayne has been waiting on Amber. He's now here. This is interesting. Oh, okay. I see where y'all are going. Y'all are trying to start get technical and all that kind of stuff. I'm over at Eklund and Skitlanta. I realize it's just whatever it is. Don't worry. Let's see. Big dog, pull up. Let's go.
Yeah. I was making sure you was alright because you wasn't here.
We remember.
Yeah. What's up, bro?
So,
Man, nice. Hey, man, nice to finally meet you, bro.
yes, sir.
Nice to finally meet you,
Nice to
man.
meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you I had some stuff I had to take care of. So we never start on time.
Yeah, but Amber, this it don't matter. We don't start on time. It's about being here. You know, all the other girls ate breakfast up there. They tell me that you had to cook breakfast.
Right.
You know, no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, for Dave, you know, that's like you say, nobody don't call you nothing else, do you? Dave, yeah. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know, this business. And you a businessman, cause I seen the giraffes in the yard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he definitely,
Quite a comedian.
Yeah, comedian, successful comedian. Yeah, on the top of the country. And so he understands what it takes to get there. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, as a business, you know, it ain't about when we start before we start. And the starting ain't just going straight into the meeting, it's about us being here, because y'all need to talk about stuff much as y'all can before this podcast drops.
But there's only so much we can talk about eating breakfast. So I decided to have breakfast at home, Wayne.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure y'all talked this morning about something, right?
Of course.
Of course, right, my man? Of course. So it's like y'all definitely could be talking about something every moment. You can't be making no decision when I'm gonna be. No, You don't make a decision when you're going to be late, and I didn't know about it.
But you're always late though. So
I'm the boss.
right.
I don't like to say that word. I'm the leader.
Precedence.
Yes, and I pay for it. And that's why when I called you on the phone, you know what I mean? Like,
Here she goes again. Look at the smartness. Look at the smartness in front of Dave. But hey, Wayne is basically watching the situation. Wayne is watching the situation. In case y'all don't know what Wayne is doing now, Wayne is sussing out the situation because Wayne realized what's going on. But let me read y'all's comment. Wayne came here to talk about Denisha. Nothing important. Eh? Really? Yet Denisha, you let Denisha slide. It's not about the views. It's not about the viewers being a woman or a man. It's about, all right, Skitlanta. Wayne don't care about nothing about no Dave. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Skitlanta, so I don't know what you're saying. Someone says, Amber, how are you going to be an hour late? You didn't cook for the breakfast. You knew you had this 24 hours before to speak about the contract. And after speaking to the lawyer with the ladies, you keep the same energy. Rorax, thank you very much. I'm just showing you the context. I'm going to give you the context and the backdrop. O'Neill, Pitbull. Where is this energy Wayne had over the phone? Wayne now go show it in front of Dave. I think I see what he's trying to do. Him now go do that because him basically don't know Dave. And he's not going to put her on blast. So let me ask you this. Should Wayne have put her on blast in... Hold on. Should Wayne have put Amber on blast in front of Dave? Hold on, man. Hold on. I want to see because it looked like one of the wants something else. I see what he's doing, but I want to see exactly how to look panic and realize that Wayne might just not be putting her on blast in front of Dave, but it looked like that's what he wanted. Is that what he should have done? Let me ask you this. Should Wayne have put Amber on blast in front of Dave? Should he have done the same blasting thing in front of Dave? I just want to know. No, I just want to know. Maybe him should have do it. I don't know. I guess that's what I say. Wayne knew where read between the lines, people. Wayne knew exactly say a business him doing. If you know how I'm doing business. Some of y'all think like it's the entitlement. It's cooking season. It's the entitlement for me that gets me. Dave is sitting back and watching the dynamic between Wayne and Amber. He's examining everything between the two of them. Yes, so Dave can handle Wayne. So you think that your boss is going to talk to you crazy in front of your husband? That's a bit much, don't you think? And you just told me a while ago about business ethics. So I'm going to tell you, just that quick, your double standard switch, just that quick. But all right, okay. Respect though. Wayne is not a rah-rah type of dude. He's never been. That's what I wonder. He's never been. Him just talk to them when he talk to them. He said what he said over the phone and actually repeated it to her. That's exactly what it is. Yes, keep the same energy. So you want your boss to talk to you crazy in front of your husband. As though him not know ethics. Him not understand time and place. Him not understand when he's talking to you because it's business he's talking to you. Him going to talk to you in a certain manner because you and him discussing business. I want to eat it. But when your husband is there, it might be a little bit more toned down because him understand, hey, the dynamic that's happening. Y'all are crazy. Me realize so crazy. Me realize so crazy. Just tell me so love the toxicity. I thought that Wayne was quivering. Wayne is saying the same thing he said over the phone. The only difference is he's saying it in a more comfortable tone because Dave is there. Dave is a sim setting himself up. Yes, so Dave can humble Wayne. Something different than I talk about. You guys wanted it don't make no sense. You guys wanted him to be scared of Dave so bad. You guys said that Anthony was scared of him and he pulled up to him house. Exactly. Anthony pull up on him and now him pull up with Wayne's job for whatever it may be. Come on now. No. Wayne did the right thing because he does not know Amber had the boss on speaker. Exactly. Wayne talk to her, the employee. Or you talk with the employee is different before you're talking with the employee and anything there. Only that should not be the question you ask. Rather, the question is, what has changed? The mere fact that it's a different setting. Every setting matters. I'm not going to be screaming at you with your child there, C Charmer. You know this. It's just y'all. I don't know what I don't know. I don't know. And let me ask you a question. Would you want your boss to be screaming at you with your kids? Man, listen to me. Nobody not afraid of Dave, friends. Y'all need to get it. Don't get it twisted. No one is afraid of Dave, but Wayne is checking out everything. Wayne is watching every single solitary thing. No one is afraid of Dave, people. No, don't get it twisted. Not because Dave not make out of steel. Dave don't make out of steel. Let me just explain this to you. Dave is not made of steel. That's all I'm telling y'all. Let me just knock that down. I not make out of steel and Dave not make out of steel either. Y'all, all of a sudden, me tell you, the double standard is real, man. I don't see it. Dave is a weirdo. Wayne will cut Dave down and let him go cry. Wayne better follow the protocol, employee relationship if he knows what's best for him. Wayne is scared of Dave and scared of Tamira's dad. Nah, because he did talk to Tamira's dad for whatever it is. Amber don't have any respect for exactly. That's what's going on. She's not a respect theme. And when Amber not a respect for you, she does anything that she wants to you. She's not a respect theme. Just like eventually she'll have no respect for Dave either. It's just a matter of time. Because that's how Amber rolls. After a period of time, she respects no one. Once she gets what she wants from them, she has no respect. And y'all can say what it is, but once Amber gets what she wants from you, she has no respect for you. Thank you for the super chat. It's okay for Dave to defend Amber to Wayne, yet it was a problem when Anthony called Wayne to help with Denisha's situation. So I think that they're different. I think there are two different scenarios. Thing there. One was, because you have to check what they were, what they really are. Wayne is talking to her to say, hey, you said that you're going to be, I asked you guys to be here at a particular time and y'all are not here. So he's saying, hey, it's still business. Y'all have to understand that it's business. That's the checking of it, right? Y'all have said, no one do this particular thing. There's a time. I've set a time. It's not like Wayne call her 10 minutes before and say, hey, you need to be here. No. He told them yesterday, him send an email out, hey, you need to be here at this particular time. No, she's not there. So Wayne is saying, no, you cannot be there like that, but you're asking that. That's one scenario. The next scenario, as to what you had going on, right? Next scenario is basically the girls them saying, hey, Denisha, you are the servant girl, because people, whether people want to accept it or not, that's what it is. You are the servant girl, and you're going to do what we say when we tell you, how we tell you. That's two different things. One is you're trying to mistreat the employee. The other one is I'm checking you for being late. That's two different things. May I give you a correction? Versus basically you basically seeing exactly if you can wake up, no, harass, or if you want to call it bully an employee. That's two different scenarios. So the both of them don't really rank up the same. They don't really rank the same, but that's what you're saying. Thank you for the super chat, Jarena.
I had to call you. You didn't even call me and let me know.
Wait, because we never start on time. So I didn't think an hour was going to be a big deal.
That mentality right there is not going to get this to the #1 podcast in the world. You think I'm aiming at #2? It's the Kountry Wayne podcast. It's the caliber.
I apologize for being late, Wayne. I'm here. I apologize. I have to make sure home was taken care of.
No disrespect. Yeah. The Bible says build your business before you build your house. You know what I mean? And
I would say a lot of things that you don't necessarily follow either, but...
Hey, man.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Let me holler at you real quick. Babe, let me holler at Wayne real quick.
Okay.
And the scene ends there. Let's get y'all comments and thought processes. Let's get y'all thought processes and comments. Priorities. Didn't like how those birds spoke to Denisha. They were very disrespectful. It was a lot of disrespect. But like I said, there are two standards in the skitland when it comes to Amber fans. One standard for Amber and the other standard is for everybody else that goes against Amber. I already get it. Two standard. Dave is nobody. Wayne and Wayne can make him look like a fool, and that's why Amber is so worried. Why are we discussing the kids? There's no kids on this part of this episode because it was an analogy, my dear. You have to learn analogies. Why was Wayne sitting outside waiting on Amber though? Not sure, but he there. What is the super chat, Bilderberg boy? Let me see if I can find the super chat. Where's the super chat? Where's the super chat? Let me find this super chat. Give me one moment. Thank you for the super chat, Bilderberg boy. Bilderberg boy says nobody is afraid of Dave. He moves like the Tin Man from Alice in Wonderland. These are the type of women who get men in altercations and the men lose. Correct. Correct. If you have business to handle, go handle your business. The other day when Dave was late, the other men checked him. Did you forget that? Or look like you forget it. When Dave was late, the other men basically checked him. Was Dave not checked for being late? The other man them check him. What's the purpose of the meeting, O'Neill? The purpose of the meeting is for them because they have a podcast. And he's asking them to basically sit down and talk because they realize there's dissension from all of them. Eklund, they can quit because y'all are not understanding the grasp of what they're saying to you. If you don't like it on a podcast and you don't think that you're getting your due, you can quit. That is one of the running themes you want to understand. You can quit. Quit. Stop doing it. You have the power of choice. You do have the power of choice. You can quit. Wayne didn't even acknowledge Dave. He had his back to Dave and was talking to Amber, telling her the same thing. Correct. Him not even acknowledge him. Dave is a hypocrite because he was saying the same things to Amber when he was late for the meeting. Correct. Would it be different for somebody, regardless of their title, of this to disrespect your wife? You sound silly. No, what sounds silly is that there's no disrespect. If she have work to be at, she have work to be at. She's under people's job. If she doesn't like it, then she quits. See, you're doing feelings. I'm doing fact. Like I said before, O'Neill does not do feelings. I'm a businessman. I understand how this works. There is a time when there's disrespect. He never said, hey girl, whatever it is. He never tried to whatever it is. He told her what he told her. Hey, you're asking for this opportunity. I didn't get here because of whatever it is. I get here because I'm here and I'm on time. I'm here, you're not here. O'Neill is doing fact. Y'all are doing feelings. That's what's going on the feelings. But on the feelings, very, very selective. It's selective when it goes with Amber. When it's not Amber, you don't have no feelings at all. Because when it came to Denisha yesterday, you didn't care. And you never cared. So all of this, whatever it is, you never cared. Wayne only spoke to Amber like that because he didn't know Amber answered the phone and speak around Dave. If he knew, he would say something on a softer tone, correct. Because him and Amber was having a conversation. You don't care. You wouldn't care. Dave is not Amber's husband. Correct. I want to make it look like Dave our husband. But listen, again, don't worry. Listen to me. Angela, I don't even want to get into it. I'm just showing you how now the idolatrous man basically have status and title. Somebody, hey, let me leave it go. Wayne is not their boss. He's their investor and partner. Yes, he is the... Is Wayne their boss? This is just too much. This is just way too much. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Is Wayne their boss? It's just comments like these. I'm realize that y'all are, this is what I mean with the level of delusion. I'm showing it to you. SGA2, do they own the podcast? Who owns the podcast? Do they have any paperwork for anything that's up there? I'm done. I'm done. This is what I mean when I say that people are just defending blindly. This is the extreme behavior I talk about. This is where it gets very extreme. So in other words, they can do what they want. He didn't hand them monies and say, go do your own thing. That's not what them have. I don't know. He turned himself in their boss. He was supposed to only be an investor. It's what Wayne does. Because he had to realize that they were basically wasting time. If I was spending monies like this, Tanya, though, I would do the same thing because I'm realizing you're about to blow my cash. So rather than make you blow my cash, I have to do something about it. Right, but him a them boss. In the grand scheme of things, those Charmian, him a them boss. You know what that mean? Meaning him can fire them. So he is their boss. If I can fire you, then I'm your boss. I can fire you. Think about it. It's just, I just don't know, man. I don't know what y'all are saying. Come down peacefully, O'Neal. O'Neal now do not know. O'Neal just answer the question that people are asking. Of course, he's their boss. The elephant in the room, the contract. What? Suzette, me no know. Me done. Me no know. Oh God, I don't know. But all right, me get it. Me get it, friends. Me get it. Don't worry, friends. By the way, don't worry. We're having a conversation. Nothing going on here. Nothing serious. We're having a conversation. Don't worry. Don't feel like you're being attacked. You got your opinions. Only just giving some facts, and we talk from the opinions that we have. Yeah. That's what we're doing. Only will try to give as much fact as him can, so that way we can argue from the facts. But whoop, come on. There we go. Jay, thank you very much for the super chat. Jay, let me see what you said, Jay. Jay says Amber is out of pocket. If one of the restaurant employees was late, Amber would have gave them a tongue lashing. Amber just doesn't respect the business in the real world. People get fired for less. Let me ask you a question. And there's something called an implied contract. Okay. Let me, and I don't want to have to do this with you, but I'll do it with you. Implied and I don't want to have to do this with them, but I'm going to do it with you, Anne, because I realize that I know you're just arguing for arguing's sake. Because you know O'Neal. Maybe you don't know, so I'm gonna show it to you. As of right now, Anne, they have what is called an implied contract, an informal contract. Now, an implied contract is a legally binding agreement created by where actions, behavior, or circumstance of people involved rather than by explicit written or spoken word. It carries the same legal weight as a written contract, but if it is interfered when the conduct shows a mutual intention to form agreement. Okay, so let me get this in your brain, Anne. Sometimes you can have what is called an implied contract. We see it a lot with basically even real estate, right? Where you start working with a realtor and you're working with a realtor and the realtor is taking you around to show you houses. You're implying the contract. You start going to houses and you're even asking the realtor to bid on contracts for you, but them don't have an actual contract with you. Okay? You lose that house, but them still going around with you. Then one day, you see another house and you go to the other realtor and you say, hey, realtor, you know what? I want you to get me this house. And that realtor gets you the house. The realtor who has been trying to work with you could argue that they had an implied contract with you and you go against it. So as of right now, yes, and them don't have a formal contract, but they're working toward a formal contract. So what they have is an implied contract. It is implied that they're working with Wayne. It is implied that Wayne is the boss of the company as of right now. It is implied. That's why them are working it out with contracts as to what the compensation is, how they want to go about those pieces and kind of tie down the nitty-gritty. But yes, Anne, if she wanted to, she could do what you want her to do, which is to quit. She could do that. No one is arguing that. I'm with you on that. If she want to quit, she can quit. But as of right now, she has what is called an implied contract. All of them have an implied contract. Wayne is performing certain tasks because it is implied that he should perform those tasks. Do you understand that, or did I not explain it properly? I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm trying to give you as much as my business as I can. I am trying. I really am trying, friends. I really am trying. I'm trying. Because what I realize now is I really am realizing that people don't quite grasp a lot more the business world. And so because of that, them have like misconceptions of it. We really do have misconception of the business world. But okay, all right. Hey, thank you very much, Tanya, for the gift. I never said that for her to quit. So no, I didn't say you said that, Anne, but I'm saying if she not like what's going on and she doesn't want it to be implied that Wayne is her boss, then she can quit. That's what I'm saying, Anne. I'm saying there's an implied contract. However, Amber has the right, because this is her right. Her right is if she doesn't like the implied contract, she can quit. Uncle Alert, thank you very much for the Uncle Alert. Friends, when you come here for the knowledge, I go do as best as I can. O'Neill, they understand it's just different when it's Amber. That's all. That's all it is, man. This is what I get with it. What is false, Anne? All right, Anne. Okay. All right, Anne. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Uh, my supervisor doesn't talk to me like that. I'm not even required to disclose why I'm late. I can use my sick personal time for no pay. Charmin, you and your supervisor have a different relationship than Wayne has with Amber. You know this. The dynamic between Wayne and Amber is different. I know what you're saying, but the dynamic is different. I understand what you're saying, Charmin, but the dynamic is different. You know this. Don't tell me say you start joining the club where basically you don't understand the dynamic and the context. Wayne can fire all of them. New group of women. That's what he should do. Jay with the super chat. Jay, thank you very much for the super chat. What does Jay say? Anything can be implied if that's the case. Yes, you can imply things. I can imply never contract with you. SGA. I can. You can imply contracts. Especially if you're there for a period of time, you can imply a contract. We can imply that we have a contract. No. How much does it stand? Of course, you might have little pieces in there depending on what you did. But we can imply a lot of things. Especially if you have what you call it now. If you have witnesses to say, oh yeah, I saw, O'Neill doing the business and Wayne was telling her to do whatever it is. Oh good God. Alright, so now on start play dancing now. Not dance now. Y'all are dancing. Someone says if you are late and you haven't signed the contract, that makes it worse. You wouldn't have to worry the contract are being employed. People of this chat, would you sign anyone that doesn't respect you? You know what, Jay? Thank you very much for this. Thank you for the super chat. Would you sign? All right, Ann. Okay, Ann, I get it. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. You're the only one in entertainment, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never done contracts, and you done whatever else it is. I don't know what I'm talking about. It seems like we're on two different tracks. I'm going to agree to disagree. Would you sign a contract with someone? Would you sign a contract with someone that disrespects your business? I don't know what you're arguing anymore, and I've lost what you're arguing. You said to me that them don't have a contract. So I said, okay, well, if them don't have a contract, Amber can go on about her business. Then you tell me, no, but O'Neill, no, me never said she must quit. Then I said, well, I don't know what to tell you. And me don't know what you want me to tell you. You want me to give you a pro-Amber stance, and there's no pro-Amber stance. That's not what they're teaching you. But if you want something like that, then you want that. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know how else to work it out for you. But you want a pro stance. Is there a new skit? Let me see if there's a new skit. You want a pro-Amber stance, and I'm not giving you one. And that is what is creating the divide. And I understand that. Me understand. I'm not giving you a pro-Amber stance. And so because me now give you a pro-Amber stance and I'm showing you the conflict, you don't like it, and so you're giving me something different. That's okay. Me get it. We are going to agree to disagree. I'm not going to insult you or anything like that. I'm going to agree to disagree. You know what you know, and I don't know anything. I'm going to put it that way. There's no new skit. Yeah, there's no new skit yet. If this was an all-male broadcast group, Wayne would not be talking this way. Of course, I'm going to fire him just the same. Wayne called that meeting late last night, talking about Shayla, talking Shayla about Denisha. Whatever he's talking about, there isn't a new skit. The meeting is definitely needed because Shayla told the girl that she was her boss. I'm done. I'm done. You're arguing for love of the... I'm done, man. There is no insults. I haven't insulted you. I didn't say anything. I didn't insult you. What was the insult? So I mean, when you come up and just create stuff, when you create things out of thin here. But let me ask the chat. Since that's basically you say me insult you. Because since that's me insult you, have I insulted anyone today? Have I insulted anyone? Because I know I have creating a narrative that don't exist. We're arguing a point of view. What's going on is you want me to argue pro Amber and I'm not. I'm not arguing that. But now you're telling me I insult you. There is no insult. Only no insult y'all now. What me say? What exactly me say that insult you? Did I insult anyone? Did I insult anyone? Was anyone insulted? When were you insulted? All me says me now go argue it. I'm gonna disagree to this. Agree to disagree. These kids show you extreme why it's hard to employ his friends. Exactly. See how people that known him the longest abuse the relationship. That's what they must show you. They're showing you why Amber is basic. Okay, them using the Amber and all of these characters to show you why the ladies them is not getting the monies that them want to make alone. Because what's going on is that they're taking everything personal, and every now and again them basically don't do things the way them do it, and that includes Wayne, because Wayne sometimes take it a little bit too personal too. Denisha is the only employee so far in that podcast building. She's the only paid employee. Yet again, there is no contract. However, if you want to leave, you can leave, but there's an implied contract, if that makes sense. But again, hey, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. How about keep going and kick them out on their chat, O'Neill? I'm just going to not reply to some things. Not since I have joined that chat. I want to know. Me hear say me insult somebody. Somebody say me I insult them. Me don't know why they insult. me don't know. I don't know what me say. Me don't know what O'Neill say. All me say is, hey, whatever it is. I don't know what the meeting is going to be about. We're not. Charmin says the meeting is about Denisha, not about contracts. Well, it looked like it's going to be about a lot of things. You can tell who's never been in a boardroom behind closed door meetings at your or their meeting house. Y'all are soft. Exactly, you can tell. It's cupcake business. Y'all know, you can tell. Some people are the cupcake business. Let's keep going. No, and Dave should understand that since he showed up late and almost lost $600, grand deal. Hold on, let me see if I can find something. Hold on. Let me try to find something. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Y'all are making it look like I don't know what's going on. I was trying to find something here. Let me see if I find what the deal is. No, I don't find what I was looking for. Let me see what y'all are saying. Wanna just make things up now. These Amber fans have no reasoning ability. They're just biased. Amber did call Delicia, who is the leader of the podcast. Yes, and told her that she's going to have breakfast first before she comes in, Charmaine. So for me, I would have run a corporation, both my own and others, and sat in many of the meetings. There you go. I like that, Skitlanta. Wayne needs to create an atmosphere of professional decorum amongst the staff. I agree with that. And how it relates to his staff since he's a boss. Should he handle it a little bit different? He should. But here's what's going on. They want it two ways. They want it to be a friendship and they want it to be basically business. The ladies want business and friendship together. The ladies want both business and friendship mixed together. That's what them want. That's what the ladies them want. It should be about that, SGA too. It should be, but basically they want both things together. Them want both things together, and the both of them can't. They don't walk hand in hand. I'm glad you're identifying the problem. That me love now the solution. Me identify the problem. That's what them want, hand in hand. Thank you for the super chat. I have a question. If you're not on a contract or getting paid, do you have to show up to work? No, you can't. You can't say you want to go home. It's an implied contract, but if you want to stay home, you can stay home. Just know that you won't get a contract. That's all I'm saying. You can. That's why I'm saying she can go home. When I get what I'm saying, she has the power of choice. If you don't like what Wayne is saying, you can go home. Exercise the choice, ladies. That's what O'Neil is saying. That's what O'Neil has said. That's what O'Neil is saying. You can exercise the choice. The ladies them want to have two things. The ladies want to mix business. The ladies want and friendship mixed together. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This was creating the conflict. The conflict we're having right now is because of this. This is what makes it very, very gray. Because you are trying to mix business and you mix friendship. Friendship are friendship and business are business. That's what it is. That's what it is. O'Neil, Wayne was more upset that Amber was late for being with Dave. Him upset that Amber is late in general. Because him also say, you can say that, but like he's saying, he must say, hey, what you mean you make breakfast, Eklin? What do you mean? In other words, my job, the job that you're doing here, so don't matter. And you can decide now, if you don't think it matter, it don't matter. We need to create there you go. We need to create a culture of leadership. But when he's checking employee because his so-called friends calls to complain about something about his girlfriend, correct? May I agree with that? Let's be real. It's hostile. It is hostile. It is true. It is hostile. Kountry Wayne's podcast equal to Jerry Springer Show 2.0. The fact that the meeting was called of a sudden, that means it's an emergency meeting. You need to show up on time. O'Neil, Amber worshippers are full of lies. We don't need business and friendship mixed, but we certainly need respect. But what was the disrespect? By him saying she need to be there. Amber wants Wayne to look out for her based on her past, but this is business. That's what I'm saying to you. She want Wayne to look out for her based on her past. Then she want basically to do something else on the other thing. Thank you very much. Thank you for telling them the kinder. It's a prep for the podcast. It's like you're prepping for a show. And trust me, Wayne might have given Amber something for the time she spent. You know, want to make it look as though say all of a sudden Wayne has become a draconian guy. He become this monster. It's like Wayne has never done anything for this. That may I show you. Want to make it look like Wayne are the guy that basically has never done anything for them. It's almost like him never do nothing for them. That's what O'Neil is saying. Amber is DoorDash breakfast for Dave. Wow, Denisha is cooking breakfast for Anthony on the other side of town. Yet everyone will say Denisha is wrong for being with Anthony. I'm just saying, Erica, the matter around here is very different. Dave understands it's about business. But he hears the disrespectful tone that is coming from Wayne. I just okay. This is just it this gets to a different place. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what you guys. Oh boy, I don't know. Y'all do some different things. Thank you for the super chat, Bilderberg Boy. Bilderberg Boy says, I have a client whom I am friends with, and I've been to his house, know his family, been on his jet and boat. I make six figures a year from his business alone because I understand business and personal time. That is from someone inside the chat. Let me lead this right here, so. Let me read it again. I have a client who I am friends with, and I've been to his house, know his family, been on his jet and his boat. I make six figures a year from his business alone, and because I understand business and personal time. What Bilderberg Boy is telling you is, when it's business, it's business. When it's personal, it's personal. It's two different things we're talking about. But again, if y'all want to say we never set some precedent and we need to set some more precedent, hey, y'all have me on that one. I agree with you, because Wayne is not all the way correct. He need to set some precedent. I agree with that. But don't try not understand the scope of what happened this morning. The scope and the context. Because you can't just give me one track with everything. Thank you, Bilderberg Boy. Everyone who defends Amber never understands that they're going in a fight to blind every time. They're going into fight blind every single time. Amber, she have not allowed that man to, she should have not allowed that man to come. Exactly. Handle your business alone. How many times have Amber told Anthony and others that Wayne does not play about his money? Now here she is playing with his money. We need to learn to separate the two, as well as everyone else. Like I said, if that's what you're giving me, I got you. Eklund, I can agree on that. Because he has slept with almost the whole cast. There you go. Wayne wants to control these women. We're not talking about what Wayne has done for them in the past. This is about the business proposition, plain and simple. That's true as well. But Skitlanta, the problem though is that they as well are asking for the two things. Them want the money, and them want basically for handling in a business manner. So Skitlanta, I want you to understand what's going on. It's like me with you. You lend me, I don't know, $40,000. I want to borrow some money, and I borrow some money from you, Skitlanta, and you lent me $40,000. You were generous to lend me $40,000. Right? No contract. You weren't harsh. You even give me the best of terms. But no, when I'm doing business with you, Skitlanta, I'm getting a lawyer to come to you to tell you, hey, Skitlanta, you know what? I need to be paid this, and I want a raise on this, and I want to get this, and I want to get that. Do you see how it looks? How you think it'll feel? How you think you would feel? You would have said, no, O'Neill, but I can't believe me treat you well. It's not like I'm asking you to basically do it for free, but at least treat me well. Remember, feel like, you know what I mean, like we're onto something. That's what I'm saying. Them are trying to have both things. Them want basically get all the favors in the world from Wayne, and them want basically rough him up in business as well. That's what you're seeing. That is what you're seeing. That's what the lawyer thing is about. What's so crazy is that Wayne give these women exactly what they want, and they still don't respect him. They will become so entitled. Exactly, Shamin. What Shamin said, out of pocket Sunday. Thank you, Amber. The problem is that Amber always hides behind men. And men is used to hiding behind are no, and the men she's used to hiding behind are now clashing. Well, that should apply to Denisha as well. Carl Anthony and Wayne go off on the girls for the inappropriate behavior as well. It should. Yes, it must apply to all of them. Them supposed to keep it together. If that's what you're asking me. But that's it need to work on. I see why you lost supporters, big brother watching. Don't worry. I'm okay with the whole idea of the support thing, Ann. I'm not here to cuddle feelings. I'm not a creator that comes here to cuddle people's feelings. You're probably from another channel that's very pro Amber, and I understand when pro Amber channels come over here, they come over here with a certain level of what you call it now, with a certain level of heat. But O'Neal can handle the heat, and I can handle the heat. I don't mind. I never created this so I can be biased to basically talk on one side of the fence. No, I come here to basically talk right in the middle. So I can see Amber's side, and I can see the business side, and I can see Wayne's side, and I can see the Alicia side, or Lauren's side, or whomever it is. And say, okay, you know what, when I look at all of this, well, if it's business and we're talking about business, this is how it applies to business. You don't have to watch. I'm not forcing you to watch. If it's even one person on here and me and them can go live, that's perfectly fine with me. It doesn't matter. What you want me to do is to do an Amber show. I'm not doing an Amber show. This is not an Amber show. You're trying to get me to do an Amber show, and a pro Amber show. Hey, Amber's right. She's done everything right. Okay. Wayne is disrespectful. She's right. Oh my God. Yes, Amber needs a raise. Yes. Oh my God. Yes, of course. She's pretty, so she's right. You're trying to get me to do that, and I'm not doing that. I'm my own person. You're your own person, and I'm my own person. I'm not doing that. You, it's what it is. We have fun over here, and we debate different pieces. I'm not here for that. That's okay. You ain't got to stay. I've never begged you for the subscription. If you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. I don't want to make it seem as though me I beg you to subscribe and I'm holding your foot to subscribe. Either you're coming over here for talk to a man so we can have a conversation, or you're not going to do that. If you're not going to do that, feel free to log off. Let me see your response, Kitlanta. I would say okay. I would figure that the 40,000 is there as well. It's called negotiations. I wouldn't feel any way about getting an attorney to look over. See what you do, Kitlanta? I just set it up for you. So in other words, you're telling me if you lend me 40 grand and I'm basically playing with your 40 grand, let's just say I don't give it back to you. Never had a contract and I don't give it back to you. That's what I'm saying. So in other words, basically what I say is I'm showing you how it looks, Skitlanta. But it seems to me like there is a no holds barred. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe you like business that way. I don't. But maybe you like business that way. I'm not saying them shouldn't do business, and I'm not saying them shouldn't get a lawyer. But it's the way how they're getting the lawyer. What they might do is they wanted to basically backdoor him. Rather than in the meeting say, Wayne, I think we're going to get a lawyer to look over this. In front of his face, they wanted to basically just surprise him with a lawyer. That's different. Me telling you, Skitlanta, I hear what you're saying right now, but I'm going to have a lawyer look over this and tell you what I think. That's different from, oh, yeah, okay, Skitlanta, cool, we good, we gonna speak on whatever it is. And then 24 hours I bring a lawyer on you. Do you see? It looks different. It looks different, Skitlanta. It looks different. I'm telling you, it looks different. I'm just telling you, it looks different. It's just business. It looks different. And Harris, O'Neal is not begging you to come to his channel. Thank you very much. We're not begging you. O'Neal, keep up your good work, bro. You're not doing anything. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I do what I do. Because now what I got up now is you want to get in on the feelings. I want to come over here with the pro Amber stance. I want to do the Wolipa thing and the dance. O'Neal check everybody. Even Denisha get checked. Everybody get checked. Denisha get checked. Lauren gets checked. Wayne gets checked. O'Neal check everybody. All of a sudden now, because I'm not agreeing with you, you basically want to throw a fit. Then throw a fit. Throw a fit. Throw a fit. Go throw a fit. And the fact of the matter is that Amber has done everything wrong. The fans are just delusional. It's sickening. I understand, O'Neal. I agree with the comment about letting Wayne know about exactly. You surprise him. That's what I try to tell you. Look here, I don't mind them going over the contract with the lawyer, but you were trying to surprise him with a lawyer. Let me tell you why O'Neal is saying this. Let me give you a story. All right, because I don't want to just talk off of my head. Let me dig into my personal life and give you a story. We did a commercial with Puma. Let me see if we can go back in my history. Hold on, friends. Hold on. Let me go back in my history. Hold on. Give me one moment. Give me a moment. I'm going to give you some history. I don't want to just talk off at the top of my head. I want to say things because I'm saying it. I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. I want you to pay attention. I want you to get the context because I don't want us to be arguing over something that we now have no context to. Okay. I want you to pay attention to something. All right. Okay. So I want you to look on your screen, right? I want you to look on your screen because I don't just say things. I don't want just to say it. I want to say it in context. Pay attention to your screen. Okay? Pay attention to your screen. Do you see that guy on your screen? Do you see the man on your screen? Do you see the man on your screen? That man in blue is me. And I'm gonna talk to you about this contract. And I'm gonna show you some things because when O'Neal says things, the one thing about O'Neal is yes, I do have a lot of experience. I don't know everything, but I have a lot of experience in a lot of things. Do you see the man on your screen? Do you see me on your screen? Because here's what, Ann, you think that O'Neal is just, you think I'm just up here just rambling, because O'Neal just rambling, I'm just saying things. So the man on your screen right here, so that's O'Neal right there, right? Okay, so in the year 2011, let me give you this story. In the year 2011, we went to do basically a commercial with Puma. We went to do a commercial, just look, we went to do a commercial with Puma. The brand is Puma. This is the brand. I'm going to show you everything I'm going to talk about. These shoes right here, they're called Puma Fast. Let me show you the shoes. They're called Puma Fast, okay? Puma Fast. These shoes are called Puma Fast. So at one point, O'Neal had one of these brand deals. Yes, friends, at a point in time, O'Neal had a brand deal where basically he was working with this brand. Now, let me explain to you how this went down. Sit down and listen to the story time. So O'Neal basically, and I gave it this in my book, but I couldn't give everything, so I'll give it to you right now. O'Neal went to this commercial with these four guys, right? All of us went to this commercial. This is a commercial we went to. They had us there doing these commercials for 8 days. 8 days. Guess what they forgot to do? They forgot to give us a contract before we started shooting. Listen to me again. Listen to me again. They decided to give us a contract before we started shooting. They wanted to pay us $12,000 each. Listen again. They wanted to pay us $12,000 each. No, $12,000 is like $1 million in Jamaica, right? Each person. Not a lot of money here. They wanted to pay us $12,000 each. All right? Now, guess what happened? They didn't sign a contract with us. When we were done shooting, they wanted to give us that contract. Guess what we said? We don't think we need to sign that contract for $12,000. We don't think we need to. Is there a news kit? I'm going to go to the news kit first, then I'll give this back to you. No worries. I'm bringing up the news kit. Let me record the news kit real quick. Is there a news kit? Is there a news kit? Before I ramble on. Is there a news kit? Not ramble, but I'm rambling. I'm recording the news kit. Working on the news kit. Give me one moment. Hold on, Shaman, because I'm gonna give you context. Because only not just talking. You've issued contracts, but we have to talk about the contract. We have to talk about it. All right. I'm recording the news kit, friends. I'm recording the news kit. Okay, so they decided basically, I'm working on the news kit. Working on the news kit. So let me give this real quick. They decided basically not to sign a contract. We said, well, since you didn't sign a contract, we want more pay than this. Guess what? Guess what? They paid us over $200,000 to do that. They wanted to, the original contract is $12,000. They didn't make us sign this contract. Okay? They never make us sign the contract. So eventually, what did we have? An implied what? Contract. Eventually, they had to pay us over $200,000. Do you know what happened after that? We got blackballed. Guess why? Because we agreed that we were going to do this for 12 grand, but because we never signed the contract, And because we just brought a lawyer on them, people in the industry deliberately blackballed us. I'm trying to let you understand how the game work. When you do this kind of let me get a lawyer on you kind of thing, without letting me know you wanted to look over it with your lawyer. That is the moral of the story. Moral of the story is know how you're doing things. Them blackball us for a couple years. People in the industry sit down and say, no, we're going to collude. So everything them come to, we're going to basically not choose them. Colluded to ensure that no, you can prove it. That's how it works. Don't play this game. So when you come here for basically talk to O'Neal about contracts and backdooring and doing certain pieces, it's because I've seen it. It's because I live some part of it. What I don't live, me try for research and me and you go at it for whatever it is. When I live, I'm going to give you an experience, but I'll also will give you some data. All me I try to explain to you is you could have sit down with the people, they could have come into the meeting and say, Wayne, you know what, Wayne, we don't like the contract, but here what we're going to Wayne. I think we need to get our lawyer to talk with it. Now, if you did that, it's respectable. It's fair. What they were going to do is to get a lawyer to basically show up without him even knowing. It looked like he had backdoored them. I just tell you exactly how it looked. That was how it looked. When people explained it to me, because I never got it either, first off the cuff. But when people explained it to me, them say, O'Neal, think about it. What if it was you and basically you had a contract around and never signed it? How would it look? And then we start understanding, oh, wow, I see this and I see that. It took us years to get. It took us years to get more chances. Years. Just wanted to leave you with that story. Anyways, me have a skit coming up. Because you know O'Neal. O'Neal ain't going to sweat it. O'Neal ain't going to sweat it. Let's jump into it. Let's jump into it. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. I just wanted to give you that story because I don't want to feel like only just saying a bunch of things, friends. I'm not just saying them. So for like Ann and those, Ann and whoever else it is, only not just say things. I ain't no saying them, man. I just say them. When me I talk about endorsement deals, because I had one. Some of our pay was an endorsement deal. It was advertising the shoes. We got paid by doing that. Some part of it is advertising the shoe. Some part of it, you got paid over a period of time. Those things are monies. We had to negotiate that in a contract. When them say, hey, we're only going to pay 50 grand per person. Okay, well, we want this endorsement. That's what it works. Chris, you know, easy, you Chris, you get a Corolla. I just wanted to understand context in the thing. That's all me I say. But now we can deal with it. Amber's big dog is going upstairs with her ex. Just want Anthony to pass through now. They should have let Wayne know. But Lauren still shouldn't have said anything. Well, that part, hey, that part I can't really speak too much to. Wayne's talking out on both sides of his mouth today. Well, let's see. I think Wayne is feeling the entire place out. But let's see. Denisha, Lauren, and Delissa are going to see Dave. Lord gosh. No, hey, only love it. They're going to see Dave. They're going to see Dave right now. They don't want to pay you. What were you worth? It had no, Mamma Mia. No. They had a contract. Skitlanta, you're missing the point. They had a contract. We just didn't sign it. And they didn't make sure we signed it before moving forward. That's not how it works, Skitlanta. They had a number for the job. We just basically backdoor the people. I'm not going to try to tell you I didn't do that. That's what it is. I backdoor the people. I had a loophole. I'm exploiting the loophole. And the backdooring basically got the industry to see me as a backdoor, as a person who will readily, because remember, you're setting precedent. So Skitlanta, where people will see you as is, oh, so Skitlanta is a person who will just bring a lawyer on you. Well, I'm going to be very careful with working with Skitlanta. If I can use another person, I will use them, because Skitlanta is going to be the person that I'm going to have issues with. Think about it, Skitlanta. Remember, there are other people that want these opportunities. Don't make it look like that these are the only girls that living in the world. Just remember that. That's what you're thinking about. News kit. I'm going to the news kit right now. Give me one moment, friends. I'm putting it up. I'm just keeping it real with you, friends. When I talk on these topics, I'm just trying to keep it real with you. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to keep it real with you. Just trying to give you like a real perspective, not like something forced and fake. And I'm trying to basically just support Amber because it's Amber, whatever. I'm not. I'm keep trying to give you all sides of it. Sometimes Amber right, sometimes whatever it is, sometimes, but sometimes you're wrong. That's what it is. Sometimes you're wrong as well too. Sometimes she's wrong, and you have to just know when you're wrong and when you're right. All right, let's go. Let's jump into it. We got a new skit. Let's go.
Everything good, bro?
Everything good, man, but it's kind of hard on Amber, man.
What you mean I was hard on? I don't get it. What you mean?
I mean, you a businessman, right?
Yeah, I'm a businessman, and she was late for business. I'm trying to figure out how you say I'm hard on her.
Hey, man.
She was late. I'm trying to figure out.
Charity start at home, though. Amber like to take care of a man. So
Yeah, but they ain't got nothing to do with this, though.
you gotta take care of home first, man.
Yeah, I feel
You know the importance of that.
No, well, as a businessman, I would think you say, that you got to take care of your business first. 'Cause how you gonna take care of your home? You know what I'm saying? So it's like they say, build your business before you build your house. You know what I mean? Like and I figured that you would know that you being a businessman.
Man, successful businessman.
I know. I see you, giraffes. I see you, man. I don't want them. I was at first I seen them, it was good, but
Look, man, I watched that. You a comedian, y'all. You funny, bro.
I appreciate
I
it.
done watched it.
Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah. So I'm serious about my business.
Yeah.
But
All right, so Wayne is talking to him. We only getting so far. I'm sorry if Dave doesn't like the Wayne talk to her like that, then she should quit. Period. That's his business, and he has to stay out of it or quit. Go home. Dave looking like a fool right now. She have Dave looking like a fool. You don't need to come defend her. She can quit. Dave is trying to pull the captaincy. Get him a cape. Amber worshippers are also worshippers of Dave. Trust me. When Dave do wrong, them not gonna like Dave anymore. Wayne is gonna let Dave meet the rest of the stable. Good luck, Amber. So you wasn't under contract because you didn't sign it. That's correct. The lawyer fought to give you more money. You're missing the point, Skitlanta. They had a contract already before we got there. They told us they had a contract. We didn't sign the contract. The loophole is this, Skitlanta. They didn't basically have us sign the contract. That's the loophole. They didn't make sure we signed the contract before they started. There were other people, Skitlanta, they could have used. They just wanted to use us, but there were other people. It's blackballed. We blackballed them, Skitlanta. We blackballed them. They told us them have a contract for X amount of money. Do you want to work for this? Yes or no? We said yes, implying we were going to do it. But them not have it on record. And them have us starting to shoot. And we didn't sign it. So what we do? Get a lawyer. That's the point. We blackball them, Skitlanta. I'm not going to try to make it look like me never do nothing wrong. Me do something wrong, Skitlanta. Me blackball the people. So me try to tell you we blackball them, and trust me, we blackball them. Believe me, we blackball them.
that was just when I called Amber or whatever, and the situation right there, I'm just letting her know I'm not playing about this podcast, bro. I got some real bread up in there. I got like 240 on that thing right now.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
240,000.
Totally understand that.
And that's a lot of grass drafts. A lot of them.
I totally understand that. My thing is, like, I don't want you to be hard on her because I know it's your man, Anthony. I know that's your man. That's my whole thing. Like, don't be hard on her because you taking up for your mans. That's my whole thing.
Hey, bro.
Oh God! So you missed it. No. Okay. So Dave basically. So no, Shami, no. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. They already have a set amount that they have budgeted to pay for the contract. Already. It's already set out. In other words, it's like you going to a job and the job pays $10,000 and they tell you they pay $10,000. You go there, hide from them, don't sign the contract, and then when you work for 2 times, you show up with a lawyer and you said to them, well, Guess what? You're gonna have to pay me. It's a stick up. What we did was a stick up. That's what we did. We knew we stick them up. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, friends. We knew we stuck them up, friends. We knew we did that. Don't get it twisted. We knew we did that. But onto the skit. Dave has no idea that Wayne and Amber were together. Dave is feeling like the man right now. He doesn't know. He does not know Amber. Dave has no idea that they were together. So you have to understand it was a stick up, Mama Mia. There's nothing to it. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Charmaine. We backdoor the people them. And exactly. So I'm trying to show you is don't backdoor people. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Don't backdoor them. Don't just show up with them as whatever it is. Tell them you're going to do that. That was the point. You backdoor them. You never tell them that. You never said that from the beginning. You never said up front. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You have to understand that we backdoor people them. Yeah, listen, O'Neal, one thing about O'Neal is that I'm accept responsibility. Dave doesn't know that they've been together. These folks understand what you're saying, but them just can't, they just don't because of emotion. No. Doesn't have anything. Him slow. Dave slow. Hold on. Y'all are saying Dave slow. Why do you say that? You said Dave slow? Dave think he's the only one that has had her, eh? Oh boy.
You think I'll do that, man?
I mean, I don't know.
Bro, listen,
I don't know you like that.
I know you don't know me like that, dog. But hey, man, whatever Anthony got going on, and Amber and her husband Anthony, that she's still married to, and they ain't even broke up yet, whatever, because it's still married. Whatever they got going on, bro, I promise you, I wouldn't be the type to put that in business.
All right.
You know, whatever you feeling, I feel you, man. You take it up for your girl. I like that, bro. I see that. But
you know, she want to take care of a man, bro. You gotta respect that. But I respect your business though. So she gotta be punctual. I get that. You put a lot of money on it, and that's a big investment.
So you
gotta take care of your investment.
You get where I'm coming from,
of course. But I just thought you was a little too hard on it though, bro. You know,
it's my business, man. You know what I'm saying? It's my business though, bro. I feel you coming from. But hey, you know what?
Lady, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's your lady, man.
That's my lady, dog. So you understand that?
I'm
protecting my lady, dog.
You had to show up today, boy, and show out a
Hey,
boy, you a cool fella. Blue on the blue. I see. Hey, we good, bro. I respect that though. Yeah. I respect that. All jokes aside, man. Like we cool. We locked in. Bro. Matter of fact, you want to go up here? Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, we go. Check out the podcast, man. So you can see why I tripping. I put the money in there. Cause you're the real now, but they ain't nothing like this podcast.
What they're doing is a peeing contest. So now what you're seeing is a peeing contest. Dave, how is she taking care of you and she didn't cook anything at all? Well, she's taking care of him, you know. Wayne is planning what insults he's going to throw at Amber while he's standing there. I'm still stuck on checking another businessman on how he runs his business. Wayne threw nuggets at Dave, but didn't really realize what's going on. That's true. Dave not know what's going on. Wayne is taking Dave to the Vipers. Should Dave go upstairs? Should Dave go upstairs? Should Dave go upstairs? Dave that's an outfit I'll expect Anthony to wear, eh? Cornball. Dave knows something is wrong, by the way, when he's talking to her, but he don't know that he was in a relationship with Amber. Should he go upstairs, Amber fans? No, Amber fans, let's talk. This is why you should have never let Dave come there. This is why you should have let Dave come there. Keep your man to yourself. Go handle your business. Tell Dave, Dave, this is my business, your business. This is my business. Now Dave going walking at the snake now with a bunch of women who now see him. And you know Delisa is on the prowl for a man. Lauren Depp on the prowl for a man. These women are on the prowl for a man. Lauren on the prowl for a man. Onipat they are on the prowl for a man. Delicia on the prowl for a man. Sheila is on the prowl for a man. These ladies are on the prowl for a man. But let me, yeah, no worries. He's texting Anthony to come by. Dave is a player from the Himalayas, correct? Amber needs to tell Dave how Wayne tried to get her an apartment. Rod, Rod, thank you very much. Because people don't remember them things. And that's why I said that what's going on. I agree with Skitlanta when she say, Skitlanta and the other people when them say, yes, they need to have more, what you call it now, they need to have more organization for the business and with the friendship and all of that, because they forget these things. That it was just the other day that basically Amber was in the apartment and basically was close to taking it. She knows she never take it. However, she considered it. He doesn't know these things. He don't know them thing there. You don't know them thing there. It's what it is. Wayne knows how to subliminally get his paybacks. Exactly. Because here we know, Wayne understands, say, him no need to do the rah-rah stuff. They want him to do the rah-rah thing and he's not that guy. Amber should have disclosed that she is working with her ex, but she hasn't. All of them are on the prowl. Every one of them. Taking Dave upstairs is more content for Country. Look here. Amber need to keep her man at home. Dave, what Anthony was, what Wayne was doing was basically a drop in the bucket. Amber had to ask him. I don't think Dave will trip if he finds out about Amber Wayne, because Dave didn't openly tell Amber about Melissa. Make sense? Mortal Kombat. Amber, this is what you wanted. You want Dave to come up there, so here I know. I'll put Dave upstairs. Shayla is the top of the list that need to steal a man. Is there a man heist in session? Man heist in session. Is there a man heist in session? Man heist. Dave is going upstairs to pick the next mistress. Amber is about to be Tamira 2.0. Keep your man at your yard. This is why you even keep. I don't know what's going to happen, friends, but I'm going to, we're making light of it. Because, we make light of these things at the end of the day. We don't take them too seriously, no matter what's going on, no matter how it might sometimes get to be our business and we might talk and all of that. We're going to joke about the content, see? Because at the end of the day, it's just life, friends. I ain't going to try to bully nobody at all on the channel because I'm just not here for bullying. It's what it is, you know what I mean? I'm not going to bully anybody. Only, what if Wayne fires Amber in front of Dave and the girl show how serious he is about the foolishness? Amber fans would jump from the building. That's a good thing. What if he fires her in front of there? Interesting. Huh. You know what? Thank you for the super chat, Bilderberg boy. Hold on, friends. That's a good question. Can you see Wayne firing Amber in front of Dave and the girls? It would be petty. It would be very, very petty, I swear. Levels of pettiness. It's levels of pettiness. It's levels of pettiness. Can you see when it's- you want to get petty with the blouse and skirt, man? A pettiness now. The man I get petty with all of them now right now. You know what I'm gonna do? She need to go cook a pot of lobster.
Knock it gently, knock it. Knock it.
O'Neil, you have a bunch of bandwagonists. Who are the bandwagonists? What do you mean? That is how you stop the mutiny fire. Once and for all. Right, and the rest fall in line. The pettiness is at its all-time high. If he does that, we'll be petty. That's what Amber gets up with. Shall we go cook a pot of lobster?
No shot on this blood clot. No. And that.
Me cook a pot of lobster. Cook a pot of lobster. No pancakes, no bad muffins.
No DoorDash.
Sweet potato pie. Don't want a snack, don't want a stuffing. Salty salmon lie. Don't want biscuits, don't want cake.
You need to
Teach
go.
me how to bake. With all that cash, no DoorDash. Call Denisha for heaven's sakes. No chewy pasta. No chewy pasta. Step aside, Sheila. Step aside, Sheila. Me call Denisha. Me call Denisha. Me cook a pot of lobster. Cook a pot of lobster. No chewy pasta.
Should Amber get ready to cook a pot of lobster? That's the question. Should Amber get ready to cook a pot of lobster? O'Neil, we realize, talk to me. Shamin, where's the Shamin? Shamin says, O'Neil, Wayne realized that Dave does not know about him and Amber, so it just becomes very interesting. Correct. Him realize that Dave have no clue. Dave does not know who she is. Should Amber get ready to cook a pot of lobster? She has no clue. Charmaine, you are absolutely correct. Dave has no clue what's been going on here. He thought his girl just have one husband and nothing was going on and all of that. I can already hear Delicia saying, "Hey, I'm a stylist if you need one." You know something I agree, Shaquille, that's a good one, Shaquille. Well, Delicia tried to style him. Watch out, Delicia gonna try to style him. Oh gosh, will Delicia try to style him? Auntie Riri, you want to go get some cooking? Listen to me, Auntie Riri. Me know right now. Auntie Riri, where's Auntie Riri, the new cook? They're going to try to style him. They're going to try to style him. They're going to try to get him. She has to want to be stylist. She's going to say she wants to be stylist. Watch it. Look how we want to get a stylist when him go up there. look what we have here. Amber just opened up another Pandora's box because sometimes you don't open up the foolishness. They will be eating McDonald's for Doreen, the only reason Wayne is taking Dave upstairs, he wants Dave to look at all of those ladies and then It's gonna make Amber be pissed off because he might break up with Amber and then he can, then he can have her. Maybe not. Maybe it's just maybe. I don't know what it's gonna be. That's why sometimes you just keep your spouse out of your business. You don't get it. That's why you keep them out of your business. That's why they have him dressed so plain. Let's look back at Dave's outfit because Dave's outfit is very bland. No man, Dave really plain for true. Dave plain for true. Let's talk about it. Dave really looks plain. Let's really talk about it. Dave is really plain. He not look like the player. The player that we always know about. The player Dave, man, no way. No way. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna get us here. Y'all know me. I'm gonna make it happen. Let me see if I can get it right. Get my face out of here a little bit. Hold on, friends. Hold on here. Hold on. Hold on, friends. Let's try to get this together here. There it is. There it is right there. There it is. Let me leave this right there. I gotta style him. I just want to know. Hey, I just want to know. Listen, we're just saying if Delisa is going to try to be a stylist for him. Some rich people dress plain. We know this, but we know how they behave in this world, Shami. You know what's going on here. You know what Delisa going to do. You know how they work. That's correct. I know some people that's real. Trust me, I know a lot of rich people. Them just way worse than what Dave doing. But generally, white and them are clear. Dane grabbed that outfit off of the what? The magician at the magician. It's interesting. Dave is not trying to impress them. Loch Ness monsters. He don't like Shayla. Plain and clean. I'm just saying that's what it is. He got on his dad jeans and covered it up. Plain Delisa is going to try to style. We're just saying, will Delisa try to style him to be his stylist? That's what we are saying. Friends, we get it. We get it. You can dress how you want to dress. We get it. Don't worry, friends. We're not beating you up here. Come on, no, friends. We're not beating you up. You know this. We're not trying to beat you up here, friends. We're just trying to say, will Delisa try to style, be stylist? Come on, we're making fun. Wayne is delivering Dave to the girls in the upstairs in the UPS uniform. Oh, mannequin. There you go. Mannequin. That was what you were saying. Moneylaw Amber is taking care of Wolfman Dave in the bedroom. Yes, all the ladies want to style Dave. Dave can't dress like that considering Amber is always sharp. Head to toe. Well, today he wasn't. Normally in him suit, and him suits them normally very, very fly. But today, I'm just saying, they might try and work with him thing, She can shoot her shot, yet that doesn't mean she'll get through. All right. I hope Dave kept the KG receipt. KG receipt. Oh my gosh. Y'all are saying the wealthy people dress but don't talk. Oh, Anthony dress like y'all need to stop it. Anthony dress terrible too. Generational wealth. Anthony dress weird sometimes. Come on now. We always talk about it. In those pants and the pants them the last time. Come on now. We never like Anthony. Come on. If we're to talk about the dressing, when him. Come on. Hold on. Anthony. Hold on. Come on. Generational wealth. Oh no. Oh no. You cannot. If you're talking about Anthony's dressing, I remembered Anthony in Louisville. That was definitely not anything for us to write home about. So no, we've never given him whatever it is. But that's what sometimes I'm dressing. But hey, you know what we're talking about, friends. Don't try for not have fun with the content, friends. Have fun with the content. Have fun. People don't mean anything by it. This is us having fun with the content. Have fun with the content, friends. Remember, we have fun with the content. Don't worry. That's what people are do. They have fun with the content. Them just have fun with the content. We don't want Delicia anywhere near Dave. That girl is a man eater. Anthony dress and walk like exactly. So it's no. It's like I agree. Like totally. Me not disagree. Me agree. Anthony just like a teenager. Me agree. we're you're not breaking any news to us. What do you mean? You're making it look like Una says something out of pocket. It's not out of pocket. We know. Dave will still simp and find out her boss. Her boss fuddled her. Is that what you're saying? Got her to cheat on her fiance. Dave is late for Sunday school. But I don't know Anke. Me know. But I went. What? I don't know Anke Andre. Oh, you know, yeah, Anke Andres. Anke Andres either. Yeah, generational wealth. Anke Andres. Generational wealth. That's what you're saying. Anke Andres either. But you know what I mean? You know, cause you know Anthony something. Him kind of square dressing too. Anthony very square dressing, I guess. But hey, people dress how them dress. It is what it is. We might just take shots at it and have fun at it. But we don't mean anything. Anthony dressed like a nerd. Him dress or him dress. I mean, hey, and again, dressing is up to you. For those who are throwing a fit, dressing is up to you. You can dress any way you want to dress. Okay? When O'Neill is not saying you can't dress or you want to dress. Let me make sure you know that. However, what do you think fits you, fits you. That's let me say that. Who will go after Dave? Who you think will go after Dave? Who do y'all got that will go after Dave? Shayla, Delicia, Honeypot, Lauren, Denisha, or all. There you go. Una have. Who do y'all got? Number one. Give me the number one. Number one. Who is your number one? Number one. Anthony dressing like a nerd fits his character. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, you can dress how you want to dress. Dave is steadfast with Amber. Wayne, Shayla, Anthony, Angelina, and all of those other vultures are jealous of Amber. Dave will love and protect her regardless. I like it. Oh, I like that. Rorax, he's about to go upstairs and watch them all get checked by Wayne. Amber is gonna have to make a decision. She should have told Dave her past with Wayne. Don't let your man find out from Wayne. Because he's gonna check him. He's gonna check him. Rorax, I agree with you. Rorax, did you see my video where I told them about your channel? Because I saw the Muppets and I love the Muppets. I love your what do you call it? Rorax, I love your content. I really do love your content. I did show the Muppet things that you did. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Love them. I'm having like a field day with the Muppets. I watch them and say, oh, yo. I swear to you, Rorax. This is from Rorax channel, okay? So y'all, look here. Rorax asked some cool questions, and I just love the look of Muppets look. I love it. This is so original. I love it. It's fresh. I have to highlight content creators when they do it well. I love it. This was her question. I love it. I love it so much. If y'all can check out the Muppets thing, them Rorax does a lot of them. So she says Dave asking too many questions. Wayne expecting exposing their past. So she was asking what it is. Cousins, did y'all think Amber's face? What did y'all catch Amber's face when Dave walked away? She looked terrified. She has the Muppet scenes, and the scenes are just but just can't bother. Rorax, you are just this is just it's so man, I love it. I just love it. I love it. I don't know about anybody's, but I love it. I really love it. It's just like it funny. It's very funny, but it's like, it's one of those kind of kiddie kind of funny. Love it. See, she gets the Muppets. It's just cool because she does it with everybody. It's lovely. Let me put my face down so y'all can see the people. Come on now, friends. There you go. It's funny. I don't know how she gets them to do this, but it's just funny. It is just funny. Y'all look and Rorax, friends. I don't know what I love about it. I don't know what I love about it. It's just creativity. Look here, Rorax. You don't understand how much I love this. It warms my heart to see it. It makes it funny. And it looks like them too. Like Rorax does these. If y'all don't know our channel, check her out. Trust me. I love it. Every time I see our channel, me hit my like button. You might not know me hitting my like button, me hit my like button. Just so you know. Love it. Me love it, me love it, me love it, me love it. Honey loves it. I love it. I just want to let you know. She had the great things in the platform space. Me love it. Look for Denisha face. The blows come. I just love it, man. Rorax, I don't know. I just can't. I can't. Rorax, I swear, you don't know how much it is funny and creative. It's something else. You can't say you don't love this. This is very creative. Rorax, I just want to listen. Rorax, me not care what anybody say. Just know some I love it. Genuinely, I love this. Genuinely, Rorax, I love this. Me love it. Me love the creativity. Me love this. This is so good. It's phenomenal. Me don't know how you put this together, but this is lovely. Look at that. Look at that right there, sir. And she does all of them, so nobody can say she just biased on one side. She does all of them. Love it. If y'all don't check out Rorax, friends, I'm gonna put our channel so you can see it. That's our channel. Look on our channel. Look on our channel. Go to our channel. Please. You show up for me, Rorax. Don't worry, I'm watching everybody. You just don't know I'm watching everybody. I watch everybody. Even if I simp on the side, watch everybody. Only watches. Like when I get a time to come off, I start watching other people to see, different views. Watch Skitlanta. When Skitlanta talk on her views, I watch Rorax. I watch Riri. I get into Sharon reviews. I watch One Journey. I do watch what's the name? Goddess London. All of my creators that I have on, Ashley Chop It Up. Everybody. Even the new ones that come out, and I heard that Kari is doing this as well. Kari, you can link me if you wanted to. Everybody. I even watch Nanya's channel. Because I don't hate no one. This is all love around here, friends. It's all love. Anyways, friends, I ain't going to hold y'all up for the rest of the day. It's all love. I just want y'all to let you know, no matter what, it's still love. Even when on your talk. It's love. I'm doing this skits and just love. We just talk about it. We might get activated, but it's all love at the end of the day. We're still all one and we're blood run through our veins. Like, share, comment, subscribe, friends. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Have yourselves a wonderful day. I love you very, very much.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.